Hello and welcome to the Vinyl Revival Store. Well, it's almost that time again when Record Store Day is less than 2 weeks away now. The first box of goodies has just arrived today, so we're going to open it. I've already cheated and taken all the loose packing out, so all we've got in here is some lovely records. There are one, two boxes. Put that away and make a start. First off, we have Warpaint. That's The Fool, the Andrew Weatherall remixes of The Fool from their first album. Excellent record, one of mine that I like. Got a few copies of that. There's one, another one there, probably another one somewhere in the next box. We've then got Mogwai 000. This is a soundtrack, music from the acclaimed drama series 000. Double white vinyl with a download code. Nice. We've got another copy of that. Then got Fontaine's DC. Now, quite a few people have asked for this. I don't think we've got many copies because it's one of those that was pretty limited, but we'll see what we've got. Right, live at Kilmainham Jail, it's a mouthful. Yeah. I've got two copies, so whether that will be enough, you have to get here early for some of these limited editions. Now, one of my favourite artists, always putting stuff out Record Store Day, these Earth Records reissues of Bert Jansch's albums are just brilliant. The pressings are really good, the sound quality is great, and the packaging, the album sleeves are delightful. This is Edge of a Dream, which is one of his later albums, first standalone on vinyl. It was reissued earlier in a vinyl box set, but it's the first time it's been on vinyl on its own, release on gold vinyl. That is highly recommended by me. And then we have another one, Bert Jansch, The Black Swan. And this is on silver vinyl, 15th anniversary reissue. This is the last studio album he recorded. And I have to say, it's rather good. Rather sad because he died shortly afterwards, but excellent record. I've got a couple of copies of that. Oh, I have a 7-inch single. Don't have many of these, and they're nice things, 7-inch singles, but they do tend to be a bit pricey these days. So I've only gone for them where people have actually sort of suggested I should get them and ask for them. This is the Meat Puppies on one side and Mudhoney on the other. We then have, not sure what this is, World Unite Lucifer Young Foundation. Oh, WULYF it's shortened to in the list. Go Tell Fire to the Mountain. I'm not sure about that, but I think somebody's asked me for it. Must have done. Basically, most of what I bought is what people have asked me to get. Plus some extras, plus some stuff that I like, that I quite like to try and introduce people to, persuade them to buy. Here's a nice one. Iggy Pop. Well, it's the Stooges with Iggy Pop. Now this is going to be like hen's teeth. Quite a few people want it. I think they've only sent me one copy because it's pretty limited. Unreleased concert from '73 on splatter vinyl. Whiskey A Go Go, Iggy Pop and the Stooges. Yeah, that's pretty good. One I won't be getting a copy of, I'm sure, for me. And then Fela, open and close, 50th anniversary reissue. My goodness me. Well, that's 71, isn't it? So Oh, 10-inch single. The Brian Jonestown Massacre and the telescopes. Yeah, so it's 10-inch. I think I've only got one copy of that, but there you go. Oh, and the wire. Now this is a 2 10-inch EPs plus a 7-inch single in a case-bound set with a book in there and everything. Rather nice thing to have if you're a fan of wire. Should have a couple of those, but maybe in the other box. Let's see what's in this box. Yep, we've got another copy of wire. So there's 2 of those, 2 lucky people. Another copy of war paint. Might get one after all. Bardo Pond, Volume 1. I'm not familiar with Bardo Pond, I must admit. Limited edition orange vinyl, super rare, self-release recordings from 2000. Must have insight into their long, oh it sounds a bit psychedelic, psychedelia rock stuff, trippy. And that's volume 1, which somebody asked me to get. I also got volume 2 because I might persuade him to buy the pair. Why have one, not both? Maria McKee, live in Hamburg. I always liked Maria McKee, great artist. First time on vinyl for this. Double album, limited edition, with a download code. One to watch out for. And we have the New Jazz, New Jazz Experience this is. Bit of jazz, always good to have a bit of jazz on Record Store Day. I've got quite a few for people who like the jazz and that sort of thing. And it's an EP, 0 to 60. So one of those. Aha, now there's always a few non-official releases. They're sort of released in France or Belgium, and they get on the other countries' Record Store Day lists, but not on ours. But I always like to get these because they're quite popular. So I only get one of each. This one is New York Soul 1970. Some pretty rare soul tracks from 1970. 17 tracks in all. Hard to find those tracks either on album or on 7-inch singles. So for soul fans, nice record. To go with it, we have Texas Soul, Duke, Cotillion and Backbeat labels, and another selection of hard to find soul cuts for Record Store Day. And third, to complete the set, Memphis Soul 67. Now this is going to be from Soulville, USA. This is from Stax, the label, and you've got Bobby Womack on there. I can see George Jackson, Bobby Barnes. So there's some good Memphis soul on there from the History of Soul label. Follow this up with Soho Scene 67. This is jazz, sort of jazz goes mod. Always popular with one of my customers. You have to get here quick because I've only got the one. We then have another Maria McKee. This is High Dive, beautiful album. First time on double vinyl from Maria McKee. I'm not sure when it was first released. 2003 it says here, Overlook Masterpiece. And yeah, I'll give it a go. It's a double album. What we then have, the Mighty Groundhogs. I seem to have only one copy of this. I did order more. Who Will Save the World? This is the third year in a row that they've issued classic Groundhogs album reissue. Classic heavy British blues band, the Groundhogs. That's a good album. And finally, we have another copy of Bertie Ahn, of a Dream. So we've got a couple of those. That's it for now. I'm sure over the next few days we'll be doing more of these, introducing you to more great albums as they come in. Thank you. Goodbye for now.